So before we start playing our drum kit, I always like to do a little bit of a warm-up. I will sometimes use a practice pad, or if you don't have a practice pad, you can use a notebook, you can use a magazine, you can use a book, anything like that. You can practice on the couch. It's just nice to have a little bit of a warm-up before you start playing, just like before maybe you would go for a run. You might walk a little bit and stretch, or same like before you play a sports game or something, you know, basketball or whatnot, you may warm up a little bit before you play the game. So the same goes for playing drums. We like to do a little bit of a warm-up. Okay, so we are going to do a little bit of a warm-up. I have my wooden drumsticks. That's what I'm using for my warm-up. And the way I'm going to hold these drumsticks, on these particular drumsticks, there's a little bit of a flag right there. So I use on my drumsticks, that's a good marker for me. So I always put my thumb on the drumsticks. And then when you play, you want your wrist to be nice and relaxed. You're going to turn your hand a little bit inward. So you're not going to play like this. You're not going to play like this. You want it just to be nice and turned in. So your, I guess your thumb is kind of at a, let's say maybe 45 degree angle is what you might want to consider is 45-degree angle, or kind of at a right angle to your playing. So what we're going to do is just do individual beats with our sticks. I'm going to do 8 with the right, 8 with the left, 4 with the right, 4 with the left, 2 with the right, and then 2 with the left. So when you are playing, you want to make sure that you don't have a super tight clenched grip on your sticks. You want to make sure you're not up too high on your sticks. You want to make sure you're not down too low on your sticks. So again, right about where you have just below, I would say, your palm there. And then the way you wrap your fingers, see that will be wrapped around like that. So they're not like this, like that. You have your thumb on top of your stick and your hands are just wrapped around like this. Okay, so let's start with our right hand. We're going to do 8 beats, and then we'll do left hand 8 beats. Then we'll do right hand 4 beats, left hand 4 beats, right hand 2 beats, and left hand 2 beats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, when you are playing, you want to have a little bit of a bounce. This is using my practice pad. It's a little easier to bounce off of. So you don't want to be 1, 2, 3, hitting too hard. You want to give it a little, let it bounce a little, so it's not as stiff. So what I also like to do when I'm playing these warm-ups, I like to switch my left and my right hand, which one goes first. I am right-handed, so it's easier always for me to play with my right hand than my left, so my left needs a little bit more work. If you're left-handed, it'll maybe easier for you to play with your left, or you might play equally with both. So I do like to mix up, starting with my right hand and then starting with my left hand. So let's start with our left hand first. We're going to do 8 beats, and then right hand 8 beats, left hand 4 beats, right hand 4 beats, left hand 2 beats, right hand 2 beats. So I'll slow down just a little bit on this one. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, what I also like to do is from 8 to 4 to 2, 2 to 4 to 8, and so forth. So I can go back and forth on that as well, and that gives me kind of a nice warm up, you know, even with my mind, kind of getting my mind set. So counting out 8, 4, 2, and then 4, 8, 8, 4, 2, 4, 8 is kind of a nice way to get my mind thinking as well. And again, when you're playing these, you want to keep your wrists loose. Then what we can do from that is to go right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right. So let's do 8 going right, left, and then we'll do 8 left, right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to start with my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is really fun to do if you're sitting in front of the TV, or maybe you're hanging out outside and it's a beautiful day and you just kind of want to practice. You can kind of get going with that as you go, or as you're sitting around. Sometimes it's kind of a nice thing to do just to get in some practice there. The more you practice, the faster you'll be able to do your beats as well. So again, we'll do the back and forth with the right and left. I'm going to start with my right, and then we'll do 8, and then I'll again start with my left and do 8 that way. Then I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we are starting with our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then I'll go to my left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And you can just keep that going back and forth as you do just a little bit of a warm-up. Okay.